Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a Vinyasa-less lengthening flow. You won't need any props, just your mat, and we can begin at the back. Following Rambo's lead, he'll be guiding us today through our flow. Coming onto our mats, we'll bring the big toes to touch, knees go out to the side. Inhaling, exhaling, here 3 breaths before sliding down into a child's pose. Last breath here, inhaling and then exhaling, sliding those hands forward, coming on down to the mat. Staying here for about a minute, really engaging with the breath, inhaling, exhaling, checking in with the body, and getting ready to melt into you. Inhaling, bringing yourself up, and then exhaling as you walk yourself over to the left, allowing that side body, that right side body, to feel a nice stretch, staying here another minute. Let's do that on the other side. Inhaling, coming up, and then exhaling as we walk our hands over to the right side, allowing that left body to stretch, staying here another minute. Taking your last breath here, inhaling, bringing yourself up, and then exhaling, coming to center. We'll find our way up to seated, flipping those legs right in front of us, and moving on with some more stretches. Both legs are in front of us, then we will bend the right leg, bringing it to the side, inhaling, bringing those arms up above head. Then we'll do a slight spinal twist here. Left hand goes to right knee, and we look to a diagonal behind us. Taking your last breath here. Inhaling, exhaling, coming back to center. Sitting up tall with the left leg and left foot flexed. We will go through some point flexes here, pointing the left leg, flexing, maybe pointing to the point where you get a micro lift from the ground, flexing that foot again, pointing. And then we'll drop it, leaving it in that pointed state. Inhaling, arms go up. Exhaling, arms come down to your forearms or onto a block. Then we'll stay here. Option to have the foot flexed or just relaxed as we allow the head to drop, allowing the back of the neck, the lower back to feel stretched along with that hamstring. Option to grab the back of the foot, the back of the toes, allowing yourself to pull yourself a little bit further, straighter, and then allowing the forehead, the chest to sink down to the legs. Exhaling takes you out of it, shaking it on out, and then we'll bring that right leg to meet the left. Again, shake it on out, and let's go ahead and bend that left knee, bringing it right to the side of us, sitting up tall, inhaling, and then exhaling, bringing that right hand to the left knee, slight twist here. Breath, and then we'll find our way back to center, going through those point flexes again, maybe trying to get a micro lift from the mat, pointing, flexing, pointing, really pointing through each part of the foot if possible, and then flexing the same. Last time. And then we'll inhale, bringing the arms up above head. Exhale, bringing our forehead, trying to bring our forehead down to the shin. Forearms down to the mat or to a block as we stay here about a minute. Option to grab the foot with the left hand or right hand, allowing you to pull yourself a little bit further and longer down the leg. Exhaling each breath, allowing yourself to get closer and closer. Exhaling, coming on up. Let's bring that left leg to meet the right. Shake it on out. Maybe flex and point both feet. And then we will inhale, bringing both arms above head. And then exhale as we reach the arms towards the feet, allowing our head, our upper body to meet our lower body. Grabbing the back of the toes or maybe clasping your hands behind the feet. Staying here just a few more breaths, really allowing the hamstrings and calf to lengthen, and allowing that neck and lower back to strengthen and get a nice release as well. and takes you right on out of it. And then we'll find ourselves shaking it on out and then coming to our backs. Let's move through some happy baby kind of rolls. So spreading the knees out to the sides of the mat and then bringing them back in together. Inhaling goes out. Exhaling brings it back in. Let's do that 3 more times here. Bringing both feet to the mat, we'll leave the left foot on the mat and then bring the left knee into the chest, extending that left leg, that right leg long. And we'll kind of give our hamstring a little massage. And each breath, trying to walk our hand up further along the leg, as well as trying to bring it towards the chest a little bit more here. Let's begin to bend that right knee into the chest and then straightening it. Ignore any shaking that may come about. That's totally normal. Dropping that knee into the chest, straightening it. And let's do that one more time. Bending the knee and then straightening. Trying to bring it a little bit closer to the face each time. From here, we're going to hold on to that leg, trying to bring it in. And then we'll release and allow it to go to the side. Dropping the right leg over to the right side, just using the inner thigh. We're going to slow and controlled allow that right leg to go over as the left knee splays open as well, giving us a hip opening kind of release here. Option to bend that right leg or keep it as straight as possible. Again, really trying to open up those hips. Let's inhale, bringing them back to center. And of course, let's switch and do the same on the left side. Hug both knees into the chest, drop the right knee down, left knee goes in. Straightening the leg, we'll massage the back of that left foot now. And at the left leg, each breath trying to walk the hands up a little bit further towards the ankle or the foot. And then of course, we're going to bend and straighten that left knee into the chest. For 1, straighten. 2, straighten the leg. Last time here, 3, bending that knee into the chest, straightening the leg. Let's go ahead, trying to flex that foot towards the forehead, towards the mat. Giving it a nice pull. And then of course, let's release and let that left leg, slow and controlled, drop over to the left side. As the left leg falls to the left side, the right knee will splay open, allowing those hips to open up a little bit more, maybe even seeing the difference in one side versus the other. Inhale, bringing those knees back together, and then we'll bring the feet to the mat. Bringing the knees together, we're going to walk our feet out to the edge of our mats. If that feels great enough on your hips, stay there. Or option to walk the feet out more, really trying to, of course, have the knees touch, but the goal is to have the knees eventually on the mat. Staying here for quite a few breaths, let's just engage, really allowing the body to release. Finishing off our internal rotation stretch, let's heel toe those feet back into center and work on external rotation. So let's bring the heels to touch this time, allowing the knees to go towards the outside of the mat. Again, another few breaths here, allowing yourself to really feel the release and the breath that accompanies it. Inhaling, exhaling deeply. We'll finish off here. Stretching those arms up and above head, giving your body a big stretch. I recorded this very early in the morning, so I'll be taking my butt to sleep, but you'll probably be stretching to wake up. Nonetheless, go ahead, roll yourself on to one side, and we'll meet in seated. Thank you guys so much for flowing with me. Namaste. Have a great day.